Welcome to Life in Abundance with Pastor Joseph from Forward in Faith Ministries. Pastor Joseph shares the secrets to enjoying the life that Jesus made available for you and I. Life in Abundance. Enjoy and be inspired.
This week we are talking about the power of diligence. The power of diligence. We are taking our scripture reading from the book of Proverbs, chapter 10, verse number 4. That's Proverbs chapter 10, verse number 4. And we are taking it from the Amplified Version. The Amplified Version, it reads, "Poor is he who works with a negligent and idle hand, but the hand of the diligent makes him rich." I love this. Poor is he who works with a negligent and idle hand, but the hand of the diligent makes him rich. We are talking about the power of diligence. Now, the scripture before us is clear, telling us and informing us of the power of diligence. It says here, the one whose hands are diligent will be made rich, which means to say diligence brings results, which is an opposite of negligent and idleness or laziness. When you are diligent, you are bound to see results or effects in your own life. And the scripture here says the hand of the diligent makes him rich. What is diligence then? Diligence is defined as careful and persistent effort towards a goal or a task. Careful and persistent effort towards a goal and a task. Take note of these three keywords. Number one, it's careful work. Number two, it's persistent. Number three, it's effort, right? Careful, persistent effort. What does it mean? It means to say when you have a task, a dream, a vision, a goal before you, you have to put some thought. Be careful. Put some thought into it. Plan. It's not a haphazard work. It's not just throwing yourself in with a blind eye. It's putting careful thought. Making sure that you are planning. How are you going to execute the task before you? How are you going to achieve the dream, the goals that you have set before yourself? So there is carefulness, there is thought, there is the aspect of being smart, making sure you have done your research, your studies well, pertaining to the task that is before you. And number two is putting some efforts, exerting effort towards the goal. After making your due diligence in studying, in researching, in seeing how best you can come out of the crisis that you are in, you secondly go ahead and begin to exert some energy, some effort into making sure that you accomplish that which you desire. And the key thing is, with your effort comes persistence. There has to be a component of persistence in your indulging in this effort towards achieving this goal. There has to be persistence. Persistence is the rule of the game. You see, many people start project and they leave them halfway or quarter way or 3/4 to finish. But the rule here is there has to be persistence. After carefully thinking and planning on achieving a goal, after starting or embarking on the journey and putting some effort, there has to be persistence. You have to persist until you succeed. Without these three things, it cannot be diligence. It has to be careful, effort with persistence. Then these three put together, we call it diligence. You have to be diligent. And when you are diligent, the Bible here says you will be rich. You will see the results. Now more than ever, in the season we are living in, the season of the pandemic, the crisis that has hit the world over, there are a million reasons why you can succumb into idleness, into negligence, into doing nothing. There are a million reasons. But I want to challenge you today to say, instead of just sitting down and giving all the excuses of why you are not doing anything, be diligent. Put some thought, put some plans on paper. Make sure you think on how best you can make yourself better, and keep working on those plans until you succeed. We are saying the hand of the diligent is the only hand that will make rich. Excuses will not bring us anywhere. Excuses will not bring us any results, but it is the diligence. Indeed, there is an opportunity to slip away into excuses, into negligence, into idleness. But be rest assured, when one succumbs into idleness, into negligence, there won't be any good results, no positive results. Demand of yourself to be diligent, even in the midst of a season where excuses are acceptable, where the norm is saying I couldn't achieve that, I couldn't do that, I can't do this. Demand of yourself to keep throwing your whole best shots in all the way. Demand of yourself to be your very best, even in the midst of this pandemic. Demand of yourself to be a diligent person, because diligence will bring results. God bless you so much. Have a blessed week. Till we meet again next week, keep living life in abundance.